Welcome to my life as I live it. I'm Army Princess, the mother, wife, and soldier, and I want to share this journey with you. Make sure you go ahead and subscribe now so you don't miss a moment of it. Hey everybody, it's Army Princess here and welcome back to my channel. As you all can see, I'm in a little bit of a different place. Well, a lot of it of a different place. I'm in my car. I'm on my lunch break and I decided to do a tag video. I just want to put this out before I start the tag. I really appreciate all of the love and all of the support that I've been getting lately. I am really trying to grow my channel. And my goal is to reach 1K by New Year's Day. I like that, 1K by New Year's Day. So I ask that you all watch the video all the way through the end and then comment below anything. You can comment your favorite color, comment, what your dog's name is, whatever you want to comment below, because each comment and each view and each thumbs up gets my video higher in the ranking for YouTube, and more people can see me and more people can follow my journey. So I just ask that you comment below whatever you want to comment on this video, and let's get into this tag. So I'm doing this tag because I saw Army Barbie and Sweets Kallure do the military tag. So I'm like, I'm military, let's go on and crank this tag out. So there's questions, I'm reading them here, I wrote them down. The first question is, how long have you been in the military? I have been in the military for 10 years. Actually, this past January marked my 10-year anniversary in the military. So I've been in the military for 10 years now. Number 2, what is your MOS? A lot of people have asked me about my MOS. I have several videos of like what a day in the life of a pharmacy technician. Day in the life of a pharmacy technician. My MOS is 68 Quebec, which is a pharmacy technician. So if you want to see what my job is or what part of my job is, then make sure you definitely check this video out. Number 3, what did you do before you enlisted in the Army, and what are your plans for the future, re-enlist or not? So before I joined the military, I was a CNA at a nursing home, as well as a cook at this restaurant, the restaurant inside of a hotel. So, but I think my latest job was a CNA in a nursing home, and I love that job. What are my plans for the future? My plans for the future as of now are to stay in the military and retire, do the full 20 years and retire with the benefits. And re-enlist or not, yes. If they asked me, could I re-enlist tomorrow, I would, because let me tell y'all, everybody that re-enlisted this year got a $10,000 bonus. Can I get a bonus? Can I get a bonus? I can't re-enlist until next year. Next year, technically, my contract is done. But I will most definitely be re-enlisting because, like I said, I'm at 10 years now. I've done 10 years. I have another 10 to go before I can retire and get full benefits. The 10 years flew by. So I am definitely going to, I talked it out, I thought it out, and I'm like, I'm just going to go on and do the next 10 and retire and get my benefits that I deserve. Number 4, what is your most memorable moment in the military? So I thought about this question and I would say my most memorable moment is when I got 90 points in each event on my APFT, and this was the APFT after I had my daughter. So for those of you all who don't know, semi-annually, every 6 months, everybody in the military has to take a PT test. It consists of 3 events: a 2-mile run, 2 minutes of push-ups, and 2 minutes of sit-ups. And it's scored, so you have to do your run in so much time, you have to do so many push-ups, so many sit-ups in the 2 minutes, and the more you do or the faster you run, the better the score. So I took my first PT test 6 months after I had my daughter. I ran the fastest I ever ran. I did the most push-ups and most sit-ups that I had ever done in my whole career. So at this point, I was like 8 years in. And I had never, that had always been my goal. Like the thing is to get 90 points in each event. That's like, you know, most people want 100 points. But if you get 90, that's like something. Like, get 90 in each event. And so I even put that in my goals. I put that in my bio, and I was actually able to achieve 90 points in each event. And I also have a video on how to do better on your PT score, how to increase your PT score and decrease your run. So make sure you all check out that video, because those are some of the things that I did that really helped me increase my PT score. Number 5, a fun fact about yourself. So something that's a hard question. That's a good question, a juicy question. So a fun fact about myself would be that I like to run, and some of you may know that I did a half marathon earlier this year. I used to hate running, especially in the military, but I really like to run. I'm gonna move the camera because it's kind of dark, but I like to run. So when I see sidewalks, I get excited. And running helps me with my PT test. So that's a fun fact about myself. Number 6, if you could change your MOS, what would you change it to? So my MOS, like I said, is pharmacy. I'm in the medical field. If I could change my MOS, my dream MOS would be a 46 Quebec, and that's public affairs. So they are the ones who do Facebook groups. They go out and talk to people, kind of like a reporter type media person. That's right up my alley. I love that type of stuff. That's the stuff that I'm doing on YouTube. So if I could change, that would be my dream job. I actually looked into trying to change into it, but I wasn't able to change into it. So that is my dream job. Number 7, what is your favorite thing about the Army? So my favorite thing, she set off her alarm. My favorite thing about the Army is meeting new people. I'm telling y'all, since I've been in the military, I met so many people from so many different walks of life. It's ridiculous. People that you would never think you would associate with, people that you would never even dream of talking to. The friends that I made, that is the best thing that I think has happened to me, you know what I mean, since I've been in the military, is the people that you get to meet, and then also the places that you get to go and see. Do you regret going active duty? No, I do not regret going active duty. I wish I would have went active duty when I turned 18, because if I would have been active duty when I turned 18, then I could retire earlier and younger. I would retire at like 38. So no, I do not regret going active duty. It was literally the best thing that could have happened to me. The best decision I could have made for myself was to go active duty, and I do not regret it. Not one day in the military have I ever said I regretted going active duty. Now, there are days that I just be like, what did I sign myself up for? Or this is some BS. But I never, ever regret going active duty. Number 9, where have you been based? So I have had the privilege of living outside of the country and inside of the country while I've been in the military. My first duty station was Japan, and then I went to Germany after that, and then I went to Maryland, and now I'm in Georgia. So I have been a total of 4 places, and all of them have been great. 10, what is your favorite part about basic training? So I went to basic training a long time ago, when basic training was different than these new people that go to basic training now. But literally, I had a blast. Like, basic, if somebody told me today that I gotta go back to basic training tomorrow, I would be like, okay, just let me know what I need to pack in my rucksack. Like, I love basic training, but I want to go back to basic training with the people who I went to basic training with, and I want to go back to the basic training with my old cadre, the old drill sergeants that were my drill sergeants back then. Because my drill sergeant Flowers, was lit. She was the truth. She give it to you straight up. So, yes, I would go back to basic training. My favorite part of basic training was the breakfast. Breakfast was off the chain. Like, you look forward to breakfast. And some people said, like, you know, they only got a few minutes to eat, but our company wasn't like that. We could actually sit down and eat. That was like the best part of basic training, was was breakfast. And then also at the end of the night, when you got done doing all of your training, you had personal time, and you just look forward to personal time because you just get to relax, you get to write letters home, you get to talk and hang out with, you know, people that you're in basic training with. So basic training was fun to me. What was your experience in AIT? So my AIT experience was lit, and I'm thinking about doing a story time from AIT because I just had that much fun. Like, I just can't even explain AIT. It was in San Antonio, Texas. We used to have parties all the time, go to like hotels, go to the pool parties, sneak out of our rooms. Like, I had so much fun in AIT. So yes, AIT was thebomb.com. It was lit. I met so many people. I made so many friends. I had such a good time. Like, just, I'm gonna leave it at that. Thumbs up this video if you want me to do a story time on AIT, because I got oodles and noodles of them. Number 12, how has the military affected your dating life? So as you all know, I married my husband, who I met in the military. So it has affected my dating life. I mean, I didn't really date. I did date in AIT and when I got to my first duty station before I met my husband. But after that, I met my husband. Now, I will say that there are a lot of people who do get married early in AIT, or not in AIT, just in being in the military in general. Like, people get married faster and sooner, and there are a lot of people who cheat. There are a lot of people who don't take marriages and unions seriously. There are a lot of barracks marriages and high school marriages. So those are marriages that aren't, they're real, but people contract marriages, that's what it's called. So they just get married for legal purposes and money purposes, and they're not really with that person, or means or choose to be with that person. So there is a lot of that in the military. A lot of people do cheat, especially like deployments and stuff like that. But my personal experience, I haven't really dated long in the military because I got married at my first duty station. And me and Babe Gabe will be doing a video on how we met in the military, so stay tuned for that. The best place the military has taken you. So the best place that the military has taken me is my first duty station. Like I said, my first duty station was my best duty station. It was Camp Zama, Japan, and I had a ball. Like, at that time I was single. Tokyo was literally 30 minutes from base, so you could take the train. They had so much shopping. I'm not really big on the food thing, but I met my two best friends in the military, and I met my two best friends in Japan, and I met my husband in Japan. So Japan by far is the most memorable duty station and best duty station I've had since I've been in the military. What is one thing you dislike about the military? So I guess the biggest thing that I dislike is having to move so often, because like I said, I've been in 10 years and I've been to 4 different places. Some people move more often than that. I really don't like moving, because you meet these people, you create these relationships with friends or whoever, and then you know that in 2 years or 4 years or however long you're there, you're gonna have to leave. So the good thing about the military, on one hand, is that you meet people and you make friends, and then I would say the worst thing is that you move so often and you leave the people that you create these memories and these relationships with. And I would say more so for me now, I'm starting to really feel it because I have a child. So my daughter, she's not in school, but when she starts school, she'll make friends, and then she'll have to leave her friends every 2 or 3 years and start a new school. You all know what it's like when you go to a new school. You don't know anybody, you have to make new friends. Whereas me, I lived in the same house, the same school district my whole life until I moved out the house and went away to college. So I have all my best friends from home. My husband, on the other hand, who's been a military brat, he has moved his whole life, so he doesn't have like one best friend with those memories from childhood. So I think that's going to be the thing for me, is just moving so often. It's going to affect me as a person, as a mom, as a soldier, and it's definitely going to affect my family and affect my child. So that's pretty much it, guys. This is just a quick video because I wanted to do this tag, and yeah, I have a whole 24 hours of duty, and so I figured I'd at least squeeze a video in and then I can edit it. So I will see you all in the next one. Make sure you subscribe, show me some love, comment below, let me know what color the sky is wherever you are, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.